Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this morning briefing webinar. For those who don't know me, my name is Theo, and I will be your host on this morning briefing live trading show. So I hope everyone is doing well. Everyone has a fantastic day so far. And please make sure you do have, let me just bring this up for you. All righty, so guys, please make sure you have access to the weekly podcast we do here at Admirals. You can find it on our website. I'm going to just make sure you receive the link. Just bear with me for a sec. Actually, I will show you when I change the page so you can see exactly how to find it. So I think it's better that way. Anyway, so for those who listen to the podcast, we uploaded yesterday. I hope it makes sense. You understand what to kindly expect from the market. Next, we have the native mobile application from Admirals, and due to some dysfunctionalities with MetaTrader, it's not available, as far as I know, to be downloaded. So it's a good opportunity for you if you haven't used our Admirals mobile application to download it and just do your trading from here. Hello, Rob. Hey, what's your thoughts on the NASDAQ today? We're going to have a look at the NASDAQ. Guys, I don't see many good mornings. What's going on? Is everyone still sleepy? I see a lot of people, they join us, but hello, Evita. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, come on, bring the energy high. Come on. It's a nice day today, at least where I'm based. Today it's sunny, as pretty much always. Diego, I'm sleeping. Good morning, guys. Hello, hello. That's okay. Look, to take a good trading decision, we have to have at least a kind of energetic level within our bodies. So our disclaimer here to make sure that this webinar is for education and training purposes only, and it don't intend actually to give any personal or financial advice. All righty, cold here. Rob, where are you? In which part of the world you're located? And it's so cold. So let's share the screen to the calendar for today. We had in Australia the reverse Bank of Australia meetings minutes. Definitely, we expect to see some hikes on their interest rates, like all the banks, at least until the end of this calendar year. We're going to have the economic sentiment index in Germany. That's going to affect the euro. And tomorrow we're going to have some inflation rate for the year in Canada. So we see what's going to happen. Ciao, ciao. Hello. Up. Where is the chat here? Hello, Raquel. Next, we have the podcast. As I told you here, you go to admirals.com analytics, and then you have to go to weekly trading podcast, and please make sure you download it on your devices. You can also share it with friends and family so they can get informed about what's happening in the world. It doesn't, as I always say, it doesn't need to be a trader or an investor to know what's at least the major banks are doing in the world. It affects everyone, everything. It affects the consumer. It affects from a simple thing to the most complicated thing, from things we buy on a daily basis and twice a day, from things we buy once every 5 years. That's That's how it goes. And let's have a look at the morning briefing from the brand new upgraded premium analytics. We do have some events here. Reserve Bank of Australia can still keep pace with hikes, of course, by global peers if required, says Deputy Governor. Russia wipes out Exxon stakes in Shanklin oil and gas project. Netflix sits waits to get subscribers to return after visits decline. Not many news for today, although you know that it's earnings season now. So if you are trading stocks or if you like investing in stocks like we do here at Admirals, it's good to understand what do they do there. Then, guys, just briefly, here it's the upgraded the research terminal. If you don't choose any instrument, you have all the instruments here suggested by the Dow Jones technical analyst here, by our provider. And for example, BMW, Bitcoin, PW, let's find currency pairs. Okay, let's take this one. Euro pound. 3 days and 6 hours ago, the direction suggested it was bearish. The confidence, it was 50%. Usually we want to trade with or to get advices on pairs. They have a confidence more than 80%, like more than 70%, like 80%, 90%. That's a very good. These are more reliable, let's say, suggestions. And duration here, it says it's valid for 5 days on this bearish sentiment. If you click this arrow, by the way, you are so lucky. I'm doing this demonstration for you now, so you're gonna be ahead of everyone else who is gonna watch it on YouTube when we upload it soon. I already made a tutorial and explain deeply everything what's happening here. Okay, but just for you, because I appreciate the fact that you're joining the webinars in the morning, so I will just go through quickly. You click here, learn more, and then you can see for that specific instrument, you can see here it says very bearish. It was very bearish and it turned to bearish, the sentiment. And you can hold your mouse over this I information, and you can read the relevant titles here and what they calculated and so on. Then you have the news volume above average, quite high. The volatility, it's super high. And here it's the price with the blue line. And then the sentiment, like how the market participants, let's say, feel about and how do they position about their bets. So here it was bearish on the 27th of September, 6 of 10, and so on and so forth. So, and when you click on each arrow, it takes you here as well to, this is a daily, okay? And you can scroll down and you can definitely see all the information. It's pretty simple. I'm sure everyone understands. If you click intraday, then it shows you the sentiment for the intraday. But again, I will encourage you to look to validate signals more when they are quite heavy on this confidence here. Okay, then if we just delete this currency, we can go back to the default. If you want some technical insights, let's say USD Canadian dollar. All right, we have here a trading idea. It says 4 days and 9 hours ago, direction bearish. It was that bearish pin bar, if you remember, we saw coming from resistance last Thursday. And here the pattern identified, it's slow stochastic. It says there is a duration for 11 days. Okay, if you click on that, then it will open a new window and takes you to this terminal, and it shows you all the signals they generated, or the trading idea, sorry, they generate here, and you can take them as signals if you want. it shows you where support or resistance is. That was existing on the previous version of the premium analytics. But if you click on the featured ideas, that's another new thing. We see here only Forex pairs, we see up to 10 Forex pairs here. And let's say pound New Zealand, it shows you that it's bullish on this one here. Here it's the 5-minute chart. This is identified it on the 5-minute chart, and it's a pattern here. And it says we found a pattern called engulfing line, bullish on this time frame, and suggested this one here outcome. And it's suggested that it's valid for this amount of time. Okay, so it's pretty cool if you are, especially if you are very new here and you want to play around with the charts, and you want to see how signals can be generated. You can turn to this portal here. Again, I will walk you through. It's the technical insight. You find an instrument, and then it works on the Forex pairs, this one here. Okay, so you find the instruments and you see the suggestions here. What are the suggestions? And if you want, you follow the signals. Okay. Hello, guys. Rob, I have had so much practice, but every time I trade real money, I can't stop watching the charts. Okay. Rob, I acknowledge that's a serious statement from Rob. He said that he had so much practice, and every time he's involving with real money, he cannot stop by watching the charts. And also, HB, well done. Well done that you also share your thoughts as well. You agree with Rob. And guys, I don't hide it from you that all of us, we are going through this at the beginning of our trading. One of the most important reasons, can I be very, very honest with you guys, and on these morning webinars, can I give you real explanations without just shifting left and right and try to tell you what you want to hear to make you feel good? I prefer to tell you the truth, and that I will help you to break through what you're from frustration and just go to the next step of your trading. Okay. Disappointed when you stopped out. Yes, guys, all these emotions, they are coming because either we don't trust our signal so much, or ourself some deep down at some point, without meaning that this is a bad thing or something negative association. No, it's absolutely fine. Trading, and investing, it's a new environment for many of us. So we have to give ourselves some time. And the reason that we get disappointed the most, it's because we do not understand that some trades, they're going to be losers, and some trades, they're going to be winners. That's the most important thing, that traders, they go through frustration in their trading. Because let's say we see this market here and it's in an uptrend, right? We have higher highs and higher lows. And then we want to say, okay, here are about 50% retracement. I have my checklist, I have my plan, and I want to buy somewhere here. Now, I buy this, I buy here, I find my pattern, let's say double bottom here, whatever, I buy it, I take my profit here. Wow, that was a 2-to-1, 1-to-1, whatever, and I'm happy with that, right? But if this exactly the same scenario appears again, either on the same pair or on another currency pair, instrument, whatever, this one here, that second scenario, ideal pattern, ideal entry, everything ideal, everything, but the trade lost. then the frustration kicks in because you had in your you experience a winning trade within the same pattern, and the time you trade the same pattern again, another time it lost. So how can you accept this fact that I take a trade with, let's say, higher highs, higher lows, bullish engulfing, fib retracement, everything identically. I took the same trade twice. The one trade won, the other trade lost. How come? So it doesn't matter which time frame you trade, doesn't matter which instrument you trade. The only thing matters is that you have to understand that trading and investing, it's a business of, we work with probabilities. That's why if you're gonna stick with 1-to-1, 2-to-1, 3-to-1, you're gonna see that at the end. And if you are constantly and try to devoid yourself with any negative association with the trading and the outcome, then you're gonna just leave the trade plays out. And the second most important reason that traders, they get frustration, and guys, please answer this to your question. Don't put it out loud here. It's a personal situation. It's a personal matter. Is that traders, they, let's say you have an account of $1,000, okay, and because you see that you evaluate this amount as in your head, it's like of plain money, or it's like of not that important money. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying something here out loud. Most of the times we risk way more because of our account. We want to feel that we do something significant, and we take big risks on trades. So we don't feel comfortable with this risk parameter, but we want to, and we get into that frustration situation that we want to watch the charts and monitor, because we think in our head we can do something and rescue our trade. So the first thing you have to do, if you feel this one, it's you have to check which thing kicks off these emotions. If it's a big trade size you take on a trade, or it's a lack of consistency with a trading plan, or you are not patient, or you I believe if you stick with this, what we just said, and you give yourself some time to check which one it is, then you're going to find exactly where is the root, and then we're going to take one step ahead. And I can help you on that as well, not only with this morning webinar, but also with the trading psychology. And or in the future, we will see what else can we do to maybe to interact more in a possibly in a personal level. I don't know. I will speak with our team at Admirals, and we will see. Okay, I hope you appreciate we appreciate this. And sometimes, guys, this talk I do here, it's more important than to go through the charts. Okay, but without saying that the charts are not important. So let's go through quickly. Guys, are you okay so far? Anyone feel bored by this conversation about trading psychology and these tips I give you? So let's start with the indices. Vida, thanks for your vote. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay, HB. So in 2 minutes, we identified where is the pattern. Congratulations. I'm happy for that. What do you think about NASDAQ? Rob the trader. We're going to do the NASDAQ. Don't worry, my friend. We're going right now. So what did we see yesterday on the US dollar? US dollar was in an uptrend here, this bearish engulfing from this point downwards. The market, we see it put this inside candle that we expected yesterday to see move to the upside, but we didn't. So we had this lower low. So today we can experience some weakness in the US dollar. Of course, until the market come to this point here. And here is the thing for intraday traders. From what we learned so far, you shouldn't get into trades yesterday on the US dollar, like Euro USD, Pound USD, and so on and so forth against the USD, because I monitor the charts, all the charts. And let's say you were a 5-minute trader, and we said that if we want to buy if we want to sell the euro against the US dollar, the pound against the US dollar, the gold, everything, we had to see on the 5-minute charts, where it's our execution time frame, lower highs and lower lows. And this didn't happen until late afternoon in the New York session. So I shouldn't read you from the analysis we do here. You should be not selling anything against the US dollar until you saw these lower highs and lower lows. Okay, if you wanted to do it, that's another story. But from the technical side of view, that wasn't a recognized pattern. Okay. Rob, that's not NASDAQ, that's the US dollar index. Okay, so first we start with the US dollar index to see the sentiment in the market. And now we're going to go to the NASDAQ. So we had this bearish candle here on the NASDAQ, but we didn't see a follow through. Yesterday, the buyers, they just kicked in. And again, we said if we want to trade intraday, and we point the 5-minute charts, yesterday, the 17th, right? We said that we were doing this webinar somewhere here. We were here, okay? Let me just move the chart a little bit. We were here at this point. And what did we say? We say that we have this low, we have this high. Sorry, we have this low, we have this high here at 10 o'clock. And then we want to see if we want to sell based on the daily direction and price action. We want to see lower highs and lower lows. Did we have lower highs and lower lows? We didn't. The market did like this. So far, nothing, trendless. Then here, consolidation, and then boom, higher high, higher high. So we didn't have any opportunity to get involved. Now, if you see these price actions here and you start trading, and let's say you get some winning trades here because of this price action and not because of the market structure, guys, these are low probability trades. And I'm telling you from the beginning, because I want to help you and I want you to experience positive emotions when you trade, and I want you to experience a breakthrough in your trading, because I really know how other people they educate, how other people they trade, at least what they show on YouTube channels. I'm not saying they are not good at what they do. I'm just saying consistently, if you're going to replicate the same behavior with an incredible big fat account full of dollars, if you can replicate that one and you feel confident, then definitely you follow the suggestions. But here you learn proper market structures, where the money flows and where the momentum is in the market. And this we see it only from the trends and the price actions, okay? Because the volume, it's going to show us what's happening in that particular moment. So for today, you have to understand that NASDAQ is on a downtrend on the daily chart. We have this retracement here, counter trend trade, low probability trade. I wouldn't tend to start buying. Regardless, we can have winning trades. That's not the thing. It's that we do something consistently. Okay, at any moment here, sellers can step in and push the price lower. We don't know, because the major trend is down. Let's move on. So nothing for here. S&P 500, the same. We can see the price coming up to there and maybe sell off somewhere here. Okay, or maybe higher high. Who knows? So we are in the middle of no man's land in pretty much all the indices. Dow Jones here, that's more clear than anything else because we had this higher high. You see this high broken, so the market can push higher. So maybe this one for today, it's going to be a good Dow Jones to the upside. Let's go through some currency pairs. HV said, I'm willing to wake up 7 a.m. in the morning for you. So you must be doing something right, meaning I'm seeing better result in my trading. Well done, HV. That's fantastic. Thank you also for your nice words. But better congratulate yourself for your dedication and for your decision to be here. So because you want to become a skillful, successful trader. Guys, if I missed any comment, please say that again. Yesterday, the Australian dollar reversed on us. Was supposed to be weak. Yes, was supposed to be weak. It reversed. That's why we always say on the lower time frame list, we do let me go to the Australian dollar in a while. So we were expecting more weakness everywhere against the US dollar. So we didn't see that weakness. The US dollar sold off. So the pound pushed to the upside against the USD, the euro, the same. Okay. Now, if you go to the five-minute charts, sorry, we don't go to the 5-minute charts. Now we are on resistance here. Again, in no man's land, nobody knows what is going to happen next. We don't have any structure. We don't have any higher highs, higher lows. Any price action indicates that something can happen over something else. We don't have this. So even if we're going to monitor this chart for 12 hours, it's still the same result for us. The euro, pretty much the same. Although we had this higher high here, again, market structure on the daily chart doesn't indicate anything, guys. So why to try and fight and try to see things they maybe are not there? So I hope you don't mind. This has a black background. On resistance here, the USD against the Swiss, we had this bearish candle. The market can sell off definitely. So for those who are trading intraday, maybe because this one came from a strong resistance on the weekly chart, we have this massive resistance area for short-term plays. Let's say if we flip to 5-minute charts and we see lower highs, lower lows, then we can definitely get involved with low risk, of course. Again, if we are risking 2% on any trade with this aggressive counter trend trades, I will definitely willing to risk only 25% of my full risk. For me, the 2%, it's about 0.5%. It goes to 0.5% straightforward. Okay. Aussie against the US dollar. Yes, yesterday we expected some weakness here, but look, from the daily chart, it's like, and guys and Liz and everyone on this webinar and those guys, you're going to watch us later on the recording. Please understand this. Let's zoom in. We had this Australian dollar fundamental looks weak, technical looks weak. We had this bearish strong candle here. And yesterday we said that we want to see some weakness coming into the Australian dollar. But what do we do? And I'm telling you all the time, we don't just blindly open a trade because on the intraday, on the 1-hour chart, 15-minute chart, just because we see these buyouts on the week, on the daily, we need to apply discipline on the lower time frame. We need to wait. Let me just put this one here. So that's where started yesterday. So if we go down to the 5-minute chart, And we say that we want to sell this pair because we identified weakness on the higher time frame based on price action and also the downtrend. So that was the day yesterday. How do I execute on the lower time frame, or how do I trade on the intraday chart? Again, we identified the direction on the daily chart, and then we go to the lower time frame and we want to find entries. But we need to see the pattern. If we, let's say for this scenario, we want to sell. So I need to find these lower highs and lower lows on the 5-minute chart. So far, do I have any lower highs and lower lows throughout here? Here it's yesterday until 3 p.m. until 1 p.m. GMT time. So for you, Liz, specifically, it should be this time here. It was about 10 or 11 at night in Melbourne. So there is no lower highs and lower lows here. So why to sell it? Why to sell anything from here? What's for? We have our checklist, we have our patterns, and we work with those guys. So please pay attention to the market structure. Then after 3:30 with the US with the New York session kick in, the market just create another higher high, and still we don't have any market structure break to show lower highs and lower lows. Guys, I believe that the webinar with the trend analysis on YouTube channel, it's the one you really have to watch again and again and again, because trust me, it will definitely, you're going to come to the realization of this aha moment, and you're going to start seeing the reality in the market. I'm repeating again and again and again, and I will still do it because I know how it is when you try to understand what to do and when to do it. Okay. And that's why I'm here. Darshan, I'm not going to say aloud the question, but the answer, the first part of your question, the answer is yes. I love the sense of your sense of humor. Okay. Okay. So let's move on. Now, guys, we want to execute on the 5-minute chart or on the 15-minute chart, on the hourly chart. We need to see where the market are flowed. The market flows when we have trend, either lower highs and lower lows if we want to sell, or higher highs and higher lows if we want to buy. Liz, please, and everyone, guys, if you find it hard to intraday or in general to trade on the 1 hour, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, please make sure you watch again and again the trend analysis, and I'm sure soon you're going to get it. Okay. Liz, is it clear now, guys, for everyone? Is this clear that when on the daily chart, the direction is down, price action is down, but this is not enough to enter any trades on the lower time frames? We have to wait for these lower highs and lower lows to show us that the market is in that momentum and it goes within the daily time frame structure. All right, I hope it makes sense. Guys, we just spent a little bit more time this morning to go through this trading psychology that I believe it's super, super important for everyone here, for everybody. So I hope you you appreciate that. Euro against the Australian dollar, we are still want to see some pullback and then to take trends with this momentum. And I think I identify one more weakness from some traders when it comes to the daily trading. So next time I'm going to make sure we're going to talk about the daily charts as well. But for today, really, Euro shows some strength so far, and Euro Canadian dollar, it's in an uptrend. Euro against the Australian dollar, it's in an uptrend. However, we had this postpone in the market here with this candle yesterday. Still, we look to see more strength coming in. Which else? USD against the Japanese yen, clear uptrend. So why not to trade these clear markets again with a risk calculation, with discipline, everything. Again, this one here, it's in an uptrend. Am I going to the lower time frame and I just press the buy button? Right now, no. Why? Because I don't have a market structure. I don't have a higher highs and higher lows. Do you guys see this one? How nicely it goes. It gave us here a higher high. So that's perfect opportunity. We wait for the price to pull back and we just buy here. We have our stop behind and we just take the trade. Simple. Crude oil on the daily chart yesterday, we had this, the bearish didn't follow through, although we would like it to see some more pullback, more continuation. It stopped somewhere here. Maybe now buyers, they're going to push higher because also the US dollar is weak. We saw it from the US dollar index. It's a lot of uncertain now. Yesterday it was more predictable. Today it's just a little bit leave us with question marks. So what to do? Maybe nothing. Okay, unless later something else it's gonna happen in the market and we're gonna see some lower lows here, and then we're gonna be good to find some sell opportunities. All right, guys. Again, we took it a little bit further. Yeah, Liz, we need another hour with you, Theo. That's true. That's true. I hope that we could do something more for you guys here. But really, I'm trying my best to make sure you're gonna have as much knowledge as possible in that 30 minutes and market analysis. Again, I would like, okay, HV, I would like to wish everyone to have a great day ahead. For those, it's night in your country, good night. Okay. Happy trading. Be a bit mindful with the trading today. There are not many opportunities in the market, so don't try to force everything everywhere. All right. Calculate your risk accordingly. And I look forward to see you guys tomorrow again at the same time. Again, thank you so much for your participation and have a great day. Thank you.